Some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather.
You gotta love it.
To chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. Today we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Jackson, first play, going to throw. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
Oh, he did switch over.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
The Ravens had 10-3 on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Jackson going to find his running back here. It's Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
That is definitely what we call a defensive power play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is,
I gotcha.
He's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Damn it. You got to block him, boys.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
It's pretty good.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14
pretty good.
now after the loss. Now Jackson steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked on by Keon Crossing, and the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time,
one of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. A loss of a yard. From the gun, it's Tua. They're going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long. throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. He's going to air one out. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Draw play. Edmonds. Oh, Edmonds has it knocked loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. Pretty decent game.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Tua sets up to pass it. And that is incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about the defense did there, able to shut him down on that attempt.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Baltimore offense at the
I
line.
mean, just the way you talk.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Only gave up 3 points off of that, so should
My goodness, man, he got he came through the offensive line like he was a zombie.
Look, I know defensive backs. They have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Jackson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2nd down and another run with Edmonds. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, they run with Edmonds. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
It's the Italian slur for the F word.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it?
All that from a slice of gabagool.
The defense was at 5 straight runs.
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Tua going to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 14. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Getting in there for the tackle, Marcus Williams. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 15.
Oh, you're against people that riot, James? Really? God. Then again, he is an op. He's got the riot shield. He's the one shooting pepper spray at people. Let's show for the warning this time, James.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. They find some open field here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Welcome back to Call of Duty.
26 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off.
You're funny.
Finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left.
Wow, we almost got away.
Inside the 45. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st
You like it though.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And to the 36-yard line. Take it down there after getting 8 yards.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target. From the 36, Jackson, and they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And now a throw on 1st down.
What's a throw you cannot miss?
A march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Not anymore.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing is Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Jackson finding his tight end Andrews for the Ravens' 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength.
People were begging for it.
Some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock to try and get set up. once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Jackson to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Jackson. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And some room to maneuver.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Ravens touchdown. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't
What season did that come out?
That can undo a lot of good work that a defense
That was early in The Simpsons, yeah. That's one of the first Treehouse of Terror episodes, I think. Best,
Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 18, so probably should have opted for the touchdown.
He's sauntering. James Lee Curtis needs to tell him the rules. Alright, so you're going to kill like 3 or 4 people. Yeah. Let's say you're gonna kill 3 or 4 people, and then I'm gonna like make you disappear for 6 years.
Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last
Good catch,
drive a
Germs.
success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play.
Listen, you guys think I'm crazy, but I've found the most success in kill confirmed.
Avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
See, there it is. There's. No, it's a death wish. That is an absolute death wish.
Here's Tua. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down. Now Tua.
Damn, I knew that was coming, and I just hit square too early. That's a shame.
11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness is a premium for all of that now.
Tua now on 1st down. And this one is incomplete.
Thank Jesus that I was able to stay in coverage there.
From this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
On 2nd and 10, Tua. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Why did he stay in bounds?
A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Let's go, Kyle. Nicely played.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Good time.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, they had the right call,
spawn trap map.
the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
If you could get over there. Yeah. They patched it one time for like 2 weeks, and then yeah.
Second timeout. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down.
He caught that. Are you kidding me?
So after the big play on 4th,
wow.
Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, man.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Kick the field goal, man. Matter of fact, I'll let you run the ball here, but that's all you're getting.
They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Tua to throw again.
Yo. Oh my goodness.
The kick by Sanders is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we're at halftime.
I'm glad that my defense held him out of the end zone, though.
Tough-fought first half. As we'll get you
He definitely, but after he caught the pass or got it, I assumed he was going to score a touchdown.
Coach.
It's actually a big deal because I haven't played well when I pass the ball. Man, that's crazy.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. A dangerous return man showing it here. He's at the 30, 10, and he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Miami. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
On the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get involved in the end zone. I'll give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice game.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw is Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time
I could have waited a little longer. Maybe. Never mind. I didn't have time.
Operate from the red zone now on first down.
He doesn't break those. Like ever.
Escaping the pressure right.
Got him! I got his dumbass! Let's go! Man, blitzer, man. Heck, fucking half the league, bro. I know how to beat this shit now. Oh, I missed this extra point, though. Woo, Nelly! Woo! That's what happens. Every time I talk shit, I miss the extra point or do something like that. Alright, I'm scum kicking like he is, man. He's been corner kicking me every time. I'm gonna figure this shit out. The X scum kick. No, that didn't do it.
Waddle will return this from the end zone. A lane opens here. He's
I don't like that.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up.
Good reason to do it, I guess.
35-yard line.
Lets you stiff arm people.
Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top
Different day.
shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
So some strong words, man.
On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And he'll have it.
Tyreek Hill is blocking people down the field.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate,
I don't like that.
and make him
I don't like how I got pushed around there by Tyreek Hill.
that's often the end result.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up.
He said initial reaction. I hate it.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I'm being given much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now a give to Edmonds. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 71 yards for him.
Hey, maybe it will be.
He has been terrific here this afternoon.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
I do. That was the first one, bro. So you needed a Semtex. You would hold the R2 to throw the Semtex at triangle and cancel it. And then every time you died with the stinger out, it would Marty Dom. So when you died, it would just shoot a missile into the ground and explode. It was love, bro. That and the care patch glitch were some great things from the end of the D-Trop. Man, what moments those were, bro.
Now Edmonds. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is caught.
Good throw.
Touchdown, Miami. Dallas Goedert hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Out of the end zone comes Smith. Oh, good return up.
No way!
That strong return is
No.
nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Oh, boy.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is a season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain funds to charity for each interception that he threw.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
After the loss to start out here, 2nd and 11. Another carry now for Edmonds.
Oh, the line saves me there. That's a good play call.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Edmonds. Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 93 yards on the ground for Edmonds. He's got a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Tua. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He got 29 yards that time. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his
way Eric, man.
But this time they get it behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there.
That's the part you can't explain.
From the offense, countered it with extra linebackers and brought a little bit of speed.
Yeah, that's the part I need answers on, Zach.
And able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins get another third.
Yeah, I mean, just, what's wrong with these other homes?
Circle that drive.
I guess they can't. I guess they can't smoke there. I guess that's what it is.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it. Keeping
All right, I'm gonna literally put Hamilton in this A gap. If he runs the ball and gets in the end zone,
and finally, the haymaker to put that
was a great play call. I took the guy that was supposed to guard him out of the way.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes it can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that.
That's the kick I need to figure out how to do.
And he almost flirted with disaster there, but it does get into the end zone before going out, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off, because in this game, his team is...
Jackson on 1st down. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you can actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. They'll get it inside
there we go.
20. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 51 yards. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Enemy VTOL gunship AC-130 inbound.
Interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode, had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
My cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right. But I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 95 yards rushing for him now. As
it ain't so, Skeezer.
This all day long. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That probably in the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. A clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
I don't know how you hold on to that. I don't know how you do it.
20-yard line, just shy of
Damn it, man.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him.
I don't know how he held on to that.
Outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They run with Edmonds. And they've got an inside the 10 and the 8. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They'll run with Edmonds again. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
From the 8, it's 3rd and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only able to pick up a yard.
Got him.
Leave him with a long 4th and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one out in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This to make it a 2-score game. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins.
That's a quote the immortal Joey Bacchus. Couldn't be me.
An important one here in the 4th quarter.
Or us. Couldn't be us.
Overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal to start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it
nice.
done.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
And this offense on third down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now it's Jackson. That is
it's important, man, the necessities. Yes, you are.
22-yard gain.
Oh, boy. Yep.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Are you kidding me, man?
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. They'll try to run with Dobbins.
Thank you, JK. Thank you.
For a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. That one looks like he'll throw here. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And cycle.
Here's Edmonds. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, hey, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Said, all right, man, chill the fuck out.
Needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play.
Here we go.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. It's a game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week. Often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they
Yeah, that game actually didn't really even if I won the game, it wouldn't have mattered. Because I still have to beat Gabe to win the division.
It's the 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4.
All right. I gotta be better against
the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for
against that run.
They'll drop to 10-4 on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beat next week as they'll head 2
Third quarter was a killer. Alright, did I throw this pass too early? Yeah, I did. I did throw it too early. It needs to be thrown about a second later. This one, I guess I should have high passed, but... Or thrown it right here. Oh yeah, I should have high passed that. No better split the safeties. Yeah. Right. About to load in.